What's going on, everybody? This is a segment from the Nerdgasm Talk podcast. If you like podcasts, well, why don't you come join us as the crew gets silly and Philly while we sit to talk about the latest in comics, games, movies, and all things pop culture. You guys can listen to our whole show on all the podcasts apps. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you guys get your podcasts from. And make sure you guys also support the channel by subscribing to the Nerd Coalition Studios. And for the gaming needs, make sure you subscribe to Nerd Coalition Level Up. This is the Nerd Coalition. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And now, feel the Nerdgasm. A lot of things to talk about, so we can catch up. So, because like I said, I was sick last week. So, before we get into something everybody's seen, like the trailers and stuff like that, some things like that, I have to go talk about a movie which is out now on digital. But I have to do it because Shaggle just say something, I'm going to say it. Because I'm a Regal member, so I had to go see the movie for myself.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, see, I did go say that. I didn't say something.
Are they paying you?
I about to say, like,
are you sponsored by them?
You know what? Look, if they could get me in one of the little movie posters and stuff like that, opposed to that big fat guy to be like, "Oh, this is going to leave a mark every time I see them damn commercials in the movie theater." I would love to
if they ain't sponsoring you, hop off they dick like Sunday.
what's happening right now?
We having a good time.
We're in the Twilight Zone. What's happening?
Yeah, I like seriously. So look, me and my son went to go check out Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods. Okay, and I just want to give y'all my quick movie review about it. I want to say this about Shazam 2. This is a good movie that nobody will see. Not a soul. Because it has the wall going against it. Me and my son watched it, and I was sitting there watching it pissed. Why was I pissed? I was like, I'm actually enjoying this shit. And this comes from a Shazam guy. I went in this with like the lowest expectations because I really enjoyed the first one. And I was enjoying this, and there's some parts I was actually debating with myself saying, like, I think this may be better than the first one. Dead serious. From the villain to the action, I will get to Zachary Levi. But from the villain to the action, some of that, and then even the post-credit scene and the surprise that they had in there, and I was like, this fucking sucks because ain't nobody gonna watch this. And it has everything going against it. It has that now James Gunn came out and talked about his new stuff. This does not matter anymore.
Oh, so it's not a part of it?
I'm just saying, because as of right now, everything this year that's coming out after Flash gives it like us the reboot. I don't know what's going on with Blue Beetle, to be honest with you. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I don't know what's going on with Aquaman 2. But
I think Aquaman's leading into the new Superman, from what I remember James Gunn saying.
Okay. So, but when it comes to this Shazam movie, according to all the surprises and stuff they had in there, it can't be part of this new DC universe now. So it renders all the surprises that they had useless.
That sucks.
Then what also sucks is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because how he politicked his way onto what was going to be part of this movie, I was like, that hurt. It hurt a little bit. And especially for a Shazam fan. And then for the third thing is, it's Shazam. Shazam is like, it's kind of like when Quarto tells me that he's a Moon Knight fan. I'm like, who? And it's like, right. you gotta watch it. And it's like, oh, okay, me and Lady Sketch enjoyed the series, but Moonlight's a C-level hero at best.
Yeah, right. It was a good show, but it ain't going nowhere really.
Exactly. Shazam is a B-level hero in DC. And it's like, right now, DC does not have the best marketing of selling anybody over Superman or Batman. Am I lying?
Nope.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? And Wonder Woman. Other than that, everybody else is like, yo, get underneath. Okay, and things like that. And I'm sitting there watching the movie, and then I was like, it starts off very dark. I was just like, did not expect this in the beginning of shit. Like, it starts off really dark in the beginning. And I was like, I like the whole team dynamic and everything. The only thing I really did not enjoy, I was like, that Asher kid, whoever plays young Billy Batson, you need to hang out with Zachary Levi a little bit more, because I was like, why is he acting dumb.
Why is Zachary Levi acting dumb?
Yeah, because that's the problem. Like, you know, when he's back to his kid self, like, you know, my quotations and stuff, I'm like, you know, he has like a decent head on his shoulders. He wants, you know, now the whole Shazam brand is they go around Philly helping everybody and just fucking up shit worse. That's what makes it funny, because they're a hero team now, so they all go out and do it together.
Right.
As the whole Marvel family. But when he goes to Zachary Levi mode, he goes to Shazam mode, I'm sitting thinking like, yo, are you getting dumber?
So I did hear that. I read something. It was like a really like emotional scene.
Yeah.
And Asher acted the hell out of it from what I heard. And then he transferred into Zachary Levi and he just started smiling while Asher was like had a sad face. I was like, oh, this is kind of off-putting.
Because there is dark moments, there are emotional moments, because this movie is about, it's a family movie. It does a good job illustrating about the family dynamic of everything and how they're growing up and they're changing, and how he feels as though that, you know, he's already been an orphan. You know, his mama ain't shit. He can't find his dad. You know, all this stuff like that. So the only family that he finally comes to love, everybody's going to be doing their own thing, and he feels as though that everybody's going to leave him.
So that's a good story.
Yeah, so that's the whole family aspect of it. So like Freddie is enjoying his power, so now he started to do like the solo thing, because they go around Philly and like they say things, but they make shit worse. You know what I'm saying? And there's the one action scene where they mess with the whole Ben Franklin Bridge. They save people, but the Ben Franklin Bridge is trash. It's shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, Freddie's doing that. His other brother, with quotations up, he's trying to find himself, like, you know, slight spoiler because people don't care, like if he's gay or not. Mary's going off to college. Little Darla is getting older. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, like, different things are changing, and he's like, look, we got to stay the superhero group, and we got to continue saving Philly. But it's more so of like, I don't want to lose anybody because I already lost so much.
Right.
And then when these daughters of Atlas come, and they're trying to recreate their Garden of Eden on Earth, even though that's only Lucy Liu's playing, because she's like the real evil sister.
Right.
Because there is some infighting. That's what they start like splitting up the family. And I was like, this thing is actually kind of cool. And it's like, so he has to make certain decisions, and then I was like, okay, that was cool. So I enjoyed the aspect of it. I enjoyed the action of it. At the end, I'm pretty sure, Swag, you do not care about spoilers, correct?
I'm more interested in seeing it now, but I don't mind.
Okay, well, I mean, you know that Wonder Woman's in the movie, right?
I did not know that.
Damn, I fucked the whole thing up. Okay. I know people out there who's probably listening and watching probably do not give a shit about spoilers, but I am going to respect my partner. You've been my partner for a long time. I know when it comes to HBO Max, she will probably see it. But yes, it's not like a post-credit cameo. She's in the movie.
I did not know that.
In the third, and she comes in the third act, and she plays a very important part in the movie. And I was just like, this would be so much cool if this movie meant anything.
Right.
It don't mean anything, because, like you said, the Wonder Woman 3 is not happening anymore. So James Gunn is turning into a TV series with a whole new Wonder Woman. So all it doesn't matter anymore. You know, Jamin Hansu is good as Shazam. You know, he and we finally get the build up and all stuff like that. And there's post credit scenes, which, if you are a Shazam fan like myself and read the comic books, you are very happy with it. Also, in a way, disappointed, because it teases something that's never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't mind the teaser if you wanted to talk about it.
Okay, so they want Shazam to join the JSA.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because if you read I actually have the comics over there, the JSA comics over on my shelf that have, and he's part of that team. So they wanted him to join the JSA, but the problem is they couldn't use any JSA members because Dwayne blocked it.
I'm sorry, what?
they were the whole team from Aldous Hodge, from Hawkman and Pierce Brosnan, all over. They were supposed to be in the end credit scene, so to try to get Shazam to join the Justice Society of America. Mm-hmm. But they couldn't use any of them characters because Dwayne blocked it.
Because they were in Black Adam?
Yes, that's his movie. So they had to use those homegirl from Peacemaker. And
okay.
Yeah, and the big guy with the glasses for Peacemaker, the Peacemaker characters to come over and set that scene up.
Got it.
Which had a lot of people upset, which I understand that. And then the other post-credit scene was, I could clearly tell this was supposed to be a Black Adam thing. But Dwayne blocked that too. Because Dwayne wanted to fight Superman. And I'm like, that just messed up everything. And I'm like, but once again, it didn't matter anyway, because all that stuff is going to be retcon. And I'm sitting there watching it, and then I was actually talking to, I was talking to myself, I was just like, he said, you know what, Dad? I say things a lot, but that was actually a good movie. And I said...
I say things a lot.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck, I know.
I was know upset. Why this is funny, but it sounds so heartbreaking.
I was so heartbroken. I was walking in the car. He was like, aren't you happy because Shazam is your favorite? Are you happy? I said, I'm so heartbroken because this is a good movie that nobody will see.
It's bittersweet.
Nobody will see this. Nobody cared to come out. This thing bombed so bad at the box office because it had everything going against it, from everything I said, and plus the marketing wasn't that great for it.
Yeah, marketing was better than Strange World than what that Disney movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought it was better. Well, I didn't see Strange World, so I can't say that. But
I haven't seen it. But the reason I haven't seen it because I haven't heard about it.
But I think Shazam 2 is actually, and I could die on this hill, but I'm a Shazam fan, and there is slight biases going here, so I'm aware of that. But I think it's better than the first one and Black Adam.
It's not hard to be better than Black Adam.
It's not hard, and like I said, especially looking back at Black Adam, some of the things Dwayne did piss me off. But I'm saying, but I was like, I enjoyed this better than Black Adam. I really did. I enjoyed the villains. I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed that family aspect. They took a turn in this movie I ain't see coming. And like I said, it wasn't. And then the whole Wonder Woman thing wasn't like, post-credit scene like, oh my God, I have a crush on Wonder Woman. Hey, can I take you on a date? No, she comes because she plays a vital part to what happens in the third act. And I was like, the fuck? Don't do this. I want it to be trash. If they're not going to care about it in the first place, and it's going to bomb and had all these things, be trash. But it wasn't. There's problems with it. It's not a perfect movie by no means. Is it going to be on my best of 2023? Not really. I would say, but it's a decent movie. So when it comes to HBO Max, # give it a chance. I recommend you go check it out.
Yeah, I'm way more interested in it now.
Yeah, it was just very disappointing. I was like, this is going to be a decent movie that nobody's going to see. And I went back and told Lady Sketch, and she was like, oh wow. I was just like, yeah, when it comes out on HBO Max, then we can watch it together. But
it really sucks that it's set up like that.
Yeah.
Like, why do it? This is my thing. I understand you got to set up everything that's happening, but if you got movies you got movies coming out.
Yeah.
Why do the announcement and kill the buzz for everything?
I think WB already wasted too much money as it is. Because Bad Girl got canceled, and that they were done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so it's like, at this point, it's like, look, just put this out so we can get something back.
But honestly, I think what would have happened is, I think if Black Adam, because I'm not blaming also on Dwayne, but I'm just saying, but also his vision of it would hurt it. And I think if you help, Black Adam and Shazam need to help each other to sell. These characters are that's what they are.
They're intertwined. It's not going to be.
You know what I'm saying? That's what these characters are. Black Level's a C-level villain at that because he's a Shazam villain. Nobody okay, was he in Injustice and he does all this other stuff? Cool, but this man is not Superman's greatest foe. He can fight him, but that's not his Shazam thing. And I think if they helped each other, first of all, the delays hurt it. If they helped each other out and helped marketing it, because I do believe that final post-credit scene should have been Black Adam. Mm-hmm. But Dwayne blocked that, and they had to bring something else in there. It's like, okay, I see where y'all going with this, but I think it really could have been something if it was Dwayne. But why even put him in there anyway? Because he wanted his Superman cameo. He got it.
Yeah.
And so there you have it. And now, as a Shazam fan, I'm never going to get Shazam versus Black Adam. The shit it was meant to be in the first place. So that was just very unfortunate. I just want to get that out the way. So yeah, everybody out there, when it comes to HBO Max, I recommend you check it out. If you still don't like it, if you don't like the first Shazam movie, you ain't gonna like this one.
Mm-hmm. That's important to know.
Exactly. If you don't like the first, if you didn't like the first Shazam movie, you're not gonna like this one. This don't reinvent the wheel. And if you like Black Adam and don't like the Shazam movie, something's wrong with you. So I'm just saying, but get yourself checked. But however,
that's messed up, bro.
But I'm saying, if you like the first Shazam movie, I really think you're gonna enjoy this one.